Hello everyone, I'm your friend and ally Anime Sensei here. I hope you are all doing great. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more feature updates. Without further ado, let's begin our top 10 fantasy anime with an overpowered main character. Number 10. In Drive. Our first main character, Shun Asanaga, is a 15-year-old junior high school student with an optimistic and bright personality. One day, he finds a mysterious crystal in the office of his father, who is a scientist and a businessman. When Shun touches it, the world becomes distorted and he is sent into the world of Indra. Emilio, a prince of the kingdom of Indra, is nearing his 16th birthday and despises the reigning king, Delzane. Since Emilio is now at the age where he can inherit the throne, he takes up a weapon and attempts revenge. However, because Emilio is too weak, he is captured by Delzane and put in prison. When Emilio is in grief, the wall of his cell becomes distorted and Shun appears from there. After knowing that only Emilio can help him go back, he decides to complete Emilio's revenge and return to his own world. What future lies ahead for the two boys trying to survive in Indra, yet raised in two different worlds? Number 9. El Sword. El Louis Yon. This anime is an adaptation of a game called El Sword. At the same time, the story takes place from Hamel Arc, the midpoint of the game. So if you guys are wondering about the previous story, you can read it on webcomics. Link in the description. The El search party began their search in Hamel for clues about the missing water priestess. As they were investigating, they were ambushed by a group of demons led by Victor. After defeating Victor, the group began moving towards the Temple of Water for clues. However, the demon Bobosa blocks their path and smashes the bridge leading to the temple, leaving the group falling with the debris of the bridge. Number 8. Blaze Blue Altar. Memory. In the year 2199, humanity eagerly waits for the dawn of the new century after ending a series of devastating magical wars. Word spreads that Ragnar, the Blood Edge, an SS-class rebel with the highest ever bounty and a powerful form of Ars Magus known as the Azure Grimoire, has appeared in the 13th hierarchical city of Kakutsuchi to destroy society. A ragtag group of powerful fighters make it their mission to stop him. Number 7. Arad Senki. Slap Up Party. On the continent of Arad in the year 1981, a man named Baron has one of his arms possessed by the cursed light of Kazan, a disease that spreads across the land, infecting innocent souls with demonic possession that takes control. After finding a sword that is possessed by a spirit, Roxy, he becomes the demon swordsman and embarks on a quest to unravel the secret of the curse. On their travel, they get to know other fighters who accompany them, and they soon call their group Party. Number 6. Shoshin Shoujo Matoi. The story of Mato Sumeragi, a teenager who works in a shrine maiden part-time with their best friend Yuma Kazunagi and lives with her dad. Things go crazy for her one day when she is faced with the extra-dimensional being called Night, and in order to fight it, she is turned into a magical girl. Matoi Sumeragi, who had only wanted a normal, peaceful life, takes the role of a god and gains the power to banish evil spirits. Matoi fights various knights and gains allies in the process, and she is finally left with the task of stopping the unification of all 24 dimensions, as well as find her lost mother. Number 5. Straight Jacket. In a world where magic and science coexist, Ryoti Steinberg, a lone wolf tactical sorceress, fights against monsters. They used to be human beings, but they had overused forbidden powerful magic that caused them to turn into monsters. What he wears is Mold, the straitjacket that keeps him being a human. What he holds on his hand is Staff, a magical wand that explodes everything. If he casts magic, he moves one step to being a monster. If he doesn't, he will be killed. Among the harsh battles, he will face a sin he had committed in the past. Number 4. Demon Prince Enma. Enma is the demon prince of the underworld and is a demon born of fire, a red-headed man who is constantly draped in a black cape, a black hat that is similar to a witch's hat, and uses a staff that produces fire. His mission is to take back or destroy demons that have escaped the human world from the underworld. along with his partner, Princess Yukihime, born of ice, and a monster, Kepura. Enma sets up Enma's detective agency. Tonight, like any other night, they will roam the sleepless city. Horrific incidents that could not possibly be human acts occur at one after another. The stench of evil lingers at the scene. Enma's fire ripped through the darkness. Number 3. Brave Story. One day, the young Wataru decided to visit a haunted building in search of a ghost, but ended up meeting a boy by the name of Mitsuru instead. He has the ability to use magic, and tells Wataru about a world where the wondrous goddess of destiny lives, a goddess who can grant any wish. The next day, Wataru returns home only to discover that his parents are getting divorced, and subsequently, his mother ends up in the hospital in critical condition. In an attempt to fix his family, Wataru goes to the building and sets off on a journey to the magical world in order to gather 5 jewels and ultimately to gain an audience with the goddess of destiny. Number 2. Somali to Mori no Kami-sama. Somali to Mori no Kami-sama is set in a world where humans have been cornered to the verge of extinction by spirits, goblins, and all sorts of known and unknown creatures. In such a world where humans are still hunted down, a golem, the spirit of the forest, sets on a journey to find the parents of Somali, who is human but as disguised as a minotaur. Somali bears no knowledge of her birth parents and instead calls the golem her father, who had found and saved her. Despite being cold to her at first, the golem slowly starts adapting the ways of Somali while mindfully watching and protecting her. Somali to Mori no Kami-sama is the story about a journey, the journey of parenthood, and how it is to be a parent and the happiness and also sadness that comes along with it. It is not a spectacle and does not bear anything but the raw, unrefined feelings of a daughter and a father whose bond strengthens gradually without them even knowing it. Number 1. Dorohedoro. Hole, a dark, decrepit, and disorderly district where the strong prey on the weak, and death is an ordinary current, is all but befitting of the name given to it. A realm separated from law and ethics, it is a testing ground to the magic users who dominate it. As a race occupying the highest rungs of their society, the magic users think of the denizens of Hole as no more than insects, murdered, mutilated, and made experiments without a second thought. The powerless Hole dwellers littered the halls of Hole's hospital on a daily basis. Possessing free access to and from the cesspool, and with little challenge to their authority, the magic users appear indomitable to most, aside for a few. Kaiman, more reptile than man, is one such individual. He hunts them on a heedless quest for answers with only a trusted pair of bayonets and his immunity to magic. Cursed by his appearance and tormented by nightmares, magic users are his only clue to restoring his life to normal. With his biggest obstacle being his stomach, his female companion, Nikaido, who runs the restaurant Hungry Bug, is his greatest ally. Set in a gritty world of hellish design, Dorohedoro manages a healthy blend of comedy and lightheartedness with depth and carnage. Taking plenty of twists and turns while following the lives of Hole's residents, it weaves a unique world of unearthly origin and dreary appearance, not for the squeamish or easily disturbed. That's it for today. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.
If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's be by. Put Stein skate at the treetop. Berserk what I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, push you through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell if you